friends, Kevin here from the Chord Progression Podcast. The podcast is inspiring young rock metal fans to discover new music and find a player so they can connect and feel accepted. And taking a look at this clip from our episode with Devin from Honey Revenge, she talks about how the band has gone from literally 0 to 100 in the span of 2 years. And the moment where they realize that, we have something here, we can do this, this is for us, we can go for this, was a moment when they got to play with one of Devin's favorite bands as a kid, State Champs. Before we go into the clip, though, make sure to hit that like button to help push this video in the algorithm, and hit that subscribe button over here to become a member of the Chord Progression Podcast family, because it's a place you can connect, feel accepted, and discover new rock and metal music. You're always welcome here, so hit the subscribe button, become part of the family. On that note, let's get to it.
We got to play with State Champs back in November, which is like a band that I've been so incredibly into for so long, and I love their music so much. And they were like some of my favorite shows growing up were State Champ shows. And they were also so kind and welcoming to us. Like, they could have just, been the headlining band. We were just a local band at that point. Like, we hadn't toured. We had no experience in a room. Like, we had no business being in the room like that. Like, it was the House of Blues, and there were so many people there when we played. And they were so kind and so welcoming, and just like also so sweet and just uplifting. And I think that really lit a fire under us. Like, we already had like this tour that we were about to announce with the home team, but that was really like, oh shit, like this is what's possible if we keep going at this, like we want to be in these rooms all the time, not just once in a while freak accident type things, which is what that was. So to then go out, and I think it really prepped us for what the home team tour was, which was sold out shows. I think the biggest room we played was like a sold out Baltimore soundstage. There was like 1,000 people there at one point. Like, that's crazy again for a band that's so early in our career, and it's just been nuts. And I just am so like blown away at the response from that tour. Like, I think we've really made a lot of fans that are like stoked, and it's really cool.
Alrighty, so let's just take a look at that and deconstruct it. So, a little bit of context for you. Honey Revenge really started getting going in 2021. That show with with State Champs, one of Devin's favorite bands from when she was growing up, happened in November of 2022. Yes, they already had the tour with Broadside and the home team already set and ready to be announced, but that show, being able to play in front of over 1,000 people at a packed House of Blues in Los Angeles, I mean, that's a scary moment, especially for a band that had just really got their start going a year beforehand as a local band. And it's that moment where they had to take a look back and think, this is something we could do. And the support they got from State Champs, that kind of support really helped light that fire under their ass. And I've heard support about that from people in the industry beforehand. Specifically, a good example is Jacoby Shax from Papa Roach. He's always given people the time of day, and some of his interactions over the course of their 20-plus year career have led people to pursue music and go and become musicians. Take a look at Chad from For the Fallen Dreams, very good example of that. Now, when it comes to this, it's something where, they wanted to pursue music. They found their passion for music as Honey Revenge quite a long time ago as individuals, but as Honey Revenge for maybe a year before that State Champ show. And then they realized, we can do this. This is what we want to do. Prepared them to go out on the road with the home team and Broadside to play in front of thousands of people on a consistent basis. And it showed that they had what it takes to really be a band of that nature, be in that caliber of a show, be in front of that many people, and it all really got stemming from that State Champ show. Now, me personally, I take a look at it and think, yeah, you've been a band for 1 year, so there's a lot of people that work harder or work for longer. Shouldn't say just work hard, because every band's work hard. I can tell they work hard, but work longer to get to that point. It's not fair. Well, that's just the way it is. Myself with the podcast, I've worked on this for 4+ years, and literally in the month of May, that's when we started seeing some traction. We started trying new things, and I started to see, holy crap, the viability that I thought was there is there. It took me a long time to get there, but the viability is there. Now we're going to keep rolling with it and keep going with it. So it makes me incredibly happy, incredibly proud, and I'm smiling every step of the way with that. Now, I will think about, where is Honey Revenge going to go from here, and they're going to keep that fire going. They're going to keep that positivity going, and it's going to be something you're going to want to follow along with. So make sure you go and check out the full episode with Devin from Honey Revenge. The link for that is in the description below. Make sure you also check out the audio streams if you prefer it that way. We have the links for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon in the description as well. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to become part of the Chord Progression Podcast family. This is a place you can connect with others, feel accepted, and discover new rock and roll music with podcasts every single Tuesday and Thursday. On top of that as well, I want to thank you guys for coming out here. Put your thoughts in the comments about, you think Honey Revenge is going to succeed in this? Because I think they're going to. I want to see what you guys think. Check out the full episode. Let me know what you think. Alrighty, I want to thank everyone for checking this one out. Thanks for checking out the full episode by hitting that link. Thanks for checking out this bit of it. Thanks, everybody. This is Kevin. I'm out.